Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, I welcome Mr. Vivek Vijay Pandit, and he will talk about role of Shripad Consultancy. I now request the speaker to begin.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Just a minute, sir. I will share the screen.
Yes.
One second, sir. I'm not able to share the screen. Now you can see, sir, my screen.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Please start, sir.
Shall I start?
Yes, sir. Please start.
Yeah. Shripad Consultancy. Shripad Consultancy is working in the field of geological investigation of water with the help of soil resistivity meter. With the help of soil resistivity meter, we are doing all this survey work. Company's major work with machine includes finding the best spot in a given area for water, for tube well, open well, and old open well. To know the depth-wise classification of the spot with exact underground rock soils status of soil layer up to 300 feet, we can take the horizontal section of the soil, strata, to trace out the leakage of underground pipelines or storage tank. We can determine that. We can take the exact underground rock structure for the civil engineering. We also look at the perfect spots for the rainwater or roof water harvesting for industrial, commercial, and agricultural sites. All these things we are doing with the help of soil resistivity meter. The success ratio of this is 90 to 95%. Shripad Consultancy, I am the proprietor of this company. My name is Vivek Vijay Pandit. I'm a mechanical and CAD/CAM engineer. Last 22 years, I'm working in this field for the geological investigation of water with the help of soil resistivity meter. We are doing services. We are giving services to agriculture, commercial, residential, and industrial sites for digging open well, for finding the spot for bore well, for finding a spot for the repairing of the old open well. So these are the services we are giving for the water sector. And for the roof water harvesting and rainwater harvesting, we are finding the best spot where we can penetrate all the water to harvest the water in a land. For the industrial, agricultural, and residential sites, we are doing all this work. Our main clients are, as I have told you, agriculture, residential, commercial plot holder, government and non-government organizations also dealing with us, and some NRI clients are also referring to us in their Indian sites. Thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am. All of you. These are our address. We are situated at Nasik, D171/172 Hanuman Nagar, Panchoti, where we are there. My phone number is 0253 299 1498. Mobile number is 94045 17494. Our website is Shripad Consultancy.com. And the email address is inquiry@sripadconsultancy.com. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your talk. Sir, anything else you would like to say, sir?
Anything, you can ask me the question, I can reply for that.
Okay, just give me a minute, sir. I will take up the questions now.
Yeah.
I think my screen sharing is stopped, right, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'll move on to the questions.
You can play our this animation video also.
Animation video, 1 second. I will just try.
Is it possible?
You can see, sir.
Yeah. Voice is muted.
Okay, now I'll move on to the questions, sir. Okay,
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
just give me a minute.
Yes.
Thanks for your presentation. I'm taking up your questions now. The first question is, who founded Shripad Consultancy and when was it established?
As you know that I am a mechanical and CAD/CAM engineer. After completing my graduation, I worked in pump manufacturing companies. Then in a CNC and PLC based companies. For that, I get knowledge of what you can say instrumentation part. All this experience while looking towards all this experience, my family members are telling me that these faculties, these facilities which you have learned is not applied in agriculture sector. So you turn your all this expertise into agriculture sector. So we decided to form an company named as Shripad Consultancy. In 2002, we have founded this company, established this company with the help of soil resistivity meter. We are doing this geological investigation of water so that I can use my all the expertise in soil resistivity meter, also with the pumps and the instrumentation part required for the farming. So I am the Vivek Pandit who formed the company legally, but my family members are the boosting factor for me to open this company.
Okay. So it is established in Nashik, Maharashtra, right, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
it's in Nashik.
What is the main purpose of using a soil resistivity meter at Shripad Consultancy?
There are many equipments or many methods having use for geological investigation of water to find out the water. But soil resistivity meter is the one who having the success ratio up to 90 to 95%. So we decided to buy an soil resistivity meter because the rate of success is very high compared to the others. So soil resistivity meter we have using in last 23 years in the field.
Okay. How does Shripad Consultancy determine the best location for a borewell?
For borewell, there are two methods while using this soil resistivity meter. There are two methods. One is two-pin method. Another one is four-pin method, where two-pin method takes the vertical section of the soil, the given soil, and we can determine the percolating zone. Yeah, percolating zone, yeah, what you can say, percolating line. So after defining the percolating line, we can see the actual structure of that percolating zone. And the deep after that, we can find the center of the percolating line so that we can, while digging a bore well, we can get we can cut the percolating line in 360-degree manner. So all the water will come from every side into the bore. So we are not cutting the half or quarter portion. We are cutting full 360-degree bore. So for that, we are using this two-pin method with the soil resistivity meter.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. The support is 90 to 95% over there.
Okay. What is the significance of ISO certification for your company?
Last year, I received a call from a company who are giving certification of all these things. While thinking about to get the ISO 14001 or 2015, I was thinking I am the person who is working for 23 years, and my family members are working for the 53 years in this area, and the wells or borewell spots which we have, our family member and I have given in the Maharashtra or outside the Maharashtra well, are still running well last 20-23 years, yeah, 40-45 years. So what happening over there? So these spots which we are giving are used in November to June as a exposure of the water, and in the rainy season it is harvesting the water. So we are not harming the nature. we are the friends of the nature. We are taking care of the nature, and we are also flourishing the farmer. So ISO 14001 is the one that environmental certification is there. So we have taken the ISO 14001. Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, I'll take up the next question, sir.
Is it okay now? You do not
Yes,
have
sir.
any
I will go
question?
on to the next question. Can
Okay.
your company access the status of old bore wells or open wells?
Yeah, we can access keeping the bore well or old open well in a center, and we can take the 360-degree readings by the machine. Uh, After getting these 360 degrees readings, we can find out the incoming and outgoing source of the open well or bore well when it is not working, means it is pump is not working. When pump is working and after when the pumps or well gets dry, then uh, uh, it can be determined what is the condition of the incoming and outgoing source. So by that we can define that whole yield of the stream is 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 वो बोर के अंदर या कुएं के अंदर आ रहा है कि नहीं. Whole 100% water is coming in the old well or in the bore well. If it is not coming, then we define the whole direction of that flow, and the nearest possible source from the old well we can define, and we can give the direction where to drill a horizontal bore. If the percolating line is not completely exposed, means if the stream is at 45 feet and we have a well of 35 feet.
सेशन की बिगनिंग में कहा कि आप अगले 2 से 3 वीक.
Yeah, can I speak? Hello.
Sir, please proceed, sir.
Yeah, if the well is of 35 feet deep and the stream is at 45 feet, so we can suggest the customer to dig more up to 50 feet, and you will get the water. For the bore well also, this thing is we are doing. If the bore well is going dry, then we can shift the position if the percolating line is wet or full of water, even though bore is not getting complete yield. So we can shift the bore 50 to 100 feet long from the existing bore.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yes, sir. Continue.
Yes.
Sir.
So these are we are doing this. This is a best work which we are helping farmers to in a less amount of expenditure. He can achieve more results by this checking the old well or old bore well.
Okay. What kind of accuracy does the soil resistivity meter provide in identifying water sources?
Soil resistivity meter actually finds the fractures, dike. These fractures and dikes are the natural percolating lines in the ground. So we are finding the fractures, not just fractures. We can find out the dryness, wetness, or full of water situation in that water-bearing strata. So 90 to 95% is the success ratio is there. We can find the success ratio 90 to 95%. We can find the exact location also, and the dryness and wetness of the soil also. So this is the answer. I think
Okay.
it's
Uh,
yeah.
Okay, sir. I will take up the next question. How does Shripad Consultancy help with water harvesting structures?
Water harvesting structure. As I mentioned in earlier my speech, that the spots which we are giving to every customer for digging a well, for digging a open well or bore well, mm, that spots is naturally fractured one. That naturally fractured one is acting as a percolating zone. So that percolating zone, when it get exposed by artificial well or bore well, mm, that stream gets open into air, yeah, in atmosphere. So what happened? There is a summer season, yeah, winter season. We are taking water from that water bearing strata. In rainy season, all the water comes to well or bore well by naturally by rain. The atmospheric pressure on water is 7 kg per centimeter square. So it helps to mm, full the water bearing strata rather than the natural stream, means rather the natural fracture, that ratio of that percolation is increased by exposing the percolating line. So it percentage of percolation is increased by 30 to 40%. So we are helping the nature uh, uh, by drilling a bore well or open well. We cannot drill or dig a well where the actual percolation line is not there. So even though we are drilling or digging a well in any location, and we are doing all the harvesting structure, rainwater harvesting, yeah, roof water harvesting structure, but if we are not knowing the where this exact percentage of percolation is we are going to achieve, that then the whole the structure expenditure is useless. So finding out the best rainwater harvesting spot is a must. And while giving this spot, we can also find out status of that percolating line before rainwater harvesting, yeah, water harvesting. After year, what is the condition of that water bearing strata? What is the yield of that water bearing strata? That also we can find. In between that, how much percentage of rainfall was there? Now, comparing to rainfall, we and the what amount of water we have taken from that water bearing strata, that auditing if we have done, then the in between that how much percentage of waterfall rainwater fall is there, and how much it helps to get help of uh, rain to fulfill that water bearing strata, that we can find by this machine. So this machine is useful for, mostly useful for the rainwater harvesting structure. Instead of percolating dams, I will suggest that if we have the percolating wells or percolating talabs, um, are there, then it will give more and more. Means if the stream is of 2 inch, then we should think of giving, and the rainfall is 200 ml in 2 hours. then the 2-inch water and 2-inch pipeline and 200 ml rainfall, that will not match. So we require the storage tanks that will this will fulfill by digging well or talab in that area. So rainwater harvesting will be achieved.
Okay.
We are not taking the care of the percolating line structure. We just doing percolation in different areas, and the whole things are exposing.
Okay. What factors are considered when evaluating water yield?
There are two methods which I has earlier specified. Two-pin methods. Two-pin method is doing vertical section work, and four-pin methods is giving horizontal section work. While taking two-pin readings, we can get different types of different number of readings. By that, we can get the deepest point of our land, deepest soft structure of our land or percolating line. And by that, the probable hardened one reading, and the softest one reading, the difference between that hill and valley difference, that defines the if the percentage is more than 30-40%, then only we can suggest that there is a 2-inch or 1-inch water is there. Yeah, 7 feet water will come to 10 feet diameters well. So and while for the well, when we are taking horizontal sections reading, we can get the water bearing stratas reading, and that strata reading, that drop, yeah, that graphical representation shows us how much percentage is drop is there. That determines that there is a possibility of getting 1 feet water, yeah, 7 feet water, yeah, 20 feet water in a well. At different stage, different streams of water will be there. Joint structure might be there. Then we will get more and more water by two-pin method and four-pin method. This difference between the readings are showing that there is a possibility of water or not.
Okay. How long has Shripad Consultancy been operating in the agricultural sector?
What, ma'am?
How long has your company been operating in the agricultural sector?
My company is operating last 23 years, but my parent companies who are the manufacturers of this machine are working for last 53 years.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. We have now completed the round of questions. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, we like to thank Mr. Vivek Vijay Pandit for the talk and for answering the questions. This meeting will now be closed.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Welcome, sir.